Hi guys, and welcome back to Tech Anorak. So today I'm going to do the review of the Motorola Edge. It's not the Edge Plus, it's the mid-range one. So as you've probably seen in my unboxing of this phone, along with some other Moto G phones. So it's got the 765G Snapdragon processor. It's full HD panel. It's 90 Hz refresh rate, and it's an OLED panel with 385 ppi. It's Gorilla Glass 5. A bit more detail on the chipset. So yeah, 765G, it's a 5G chip. The GPU's an Adreno 620. The main camera can do 4K at 30 frames per second, 1080p at 30 and 60 frames per second. It's got a 64 megapixel lens, an 8 megapixel telephoto, and a 16 megapixel ultra wide. Selfie camera is a hole punch in the top corner here, so nice and unintrusive, a bit like the Pixel 4a. Sorry guys, log in. Yeah, so you've all seen the hole punch camera on here, and it's got loudspeakers with stereo speakers. You've got an earpiece one here and a downward firing one down here. It's Bluetooth 5.1. It's USB-C 2.0 with UFS 2.1 file transfer. It's a 4,500 milliamp hour battery. It's fast charging with 18 watt, and you get the 18 watt fast charger in the box. No wireless charging on board. And it's got an endurance rating of 102 hours on GSM Arena. So yeah, basically those are mid-range specs, as we said. So the Google Pixel 5, it uses the same chip as that, the 765G. And in my tests, it's a nice smooth phone. It's typical Motorola where there isn't, big skin on top. It's near enough stock Android. I think Motorola are the closest to Pixels in terms of your software experience, with limited bloatware, as it were. The screen, guys, sorry. So the display is a 6.7 inch panel, missed that off as well. And it's a nice long panel, but the good thing about this phone, it's thin, so you can still grip it well, and you can swipe down. Say if you're in any screen, you can swipe down, swipe up very easily. You've also got these edge buttons here for shortcuts, which can also, when you swipe here, you can move the notification bar down. If you press it, we'll do that again, guys. You have these quick shortcuts, so you've got a ruler. So if you wanted to know how big your Google Pixel 4a was, line it up here, guys. So pull it down there. It's a bit long, so not a good example. Let's try, what else we got here? So we've got a Fire TV remote control. So there you go, nearly 12 centimeters or inches, 4.56 inches. So yeah, just a little handy tool. And then a little bit like Samsung Edge panels, you can sorry guys, I think you have to hold it. It's a bit easy with your thumb rather than one of your index fingers. There we go. A bit unresponsive then, but it's been fine actually. And you can assign, different shortcuts here. So you can turn off your Edge lighting in certain apps, and also you can assign different apps there. So YouTube, navigation, write an email. So yeah, nice little handy tool. Okay, so let's keep it moving. So let's do a video test to start with and a speaker test. So unfortunately, it's not very loud compared to my Pixel. So the Pixel's not the loudest phone in the world, but there's pretty good speakers on the Pixel. But I'll just give you a bit of a comparison, guys, so we'll get this to the same point in the video. So we'll play the Motorola Edge first. screen's beautiful and immersive, but yeah, listen guys, it's hard maybe for you to pick this up on camera, playing back on, you know, whatever speakers you're playing this back on, whatever device, but the pixel's a lot louder. So there you go, guys. So yeah, hopefully that came across well, but it's a beautiful immersive display. Obviously you can see the size difference there with, you know, Pixel's a small phone, the 4A. But yeah, it's a nice device for content watching, and obviously with the Edge display, you can see it spilling over the sides there, which is really nice. Obviously on the 4A it's just, you know, flat, but it gives a nice immersive experience, as I say. Okay, one thing that's a little shame here, so you've got this beautiful Edge display that's full HD and, you know, nice brightness levels, very immersive, but in Netflix it can do full HD and widevine L1, but it's not got HDR. So if we take it over to the Pixel 4a, and I'll show you the playback specification here, so same specs above, but you can do HDR10 on the Pixel 4a. So yeah, a little bit of a shame there, guys. You know, would have been nice to have HDR support for Netflix in there. So you have got as well fingerprint unlock. It's an in-screen fingerprint reader, and yeah, really quick. Double tap to wake, press and hold, nice and quick. It's also got face unlock, so if you raise to wake, you're in, you know, pretty quick. Not the fastest in the world I've seen actually, but if you count it, guys, 1, 2, 3 seconds you're in, so that's good. It's not the most secure. It's not like a 3D sensor as you get on the iPhones and the Samsungs, etc., the expensive ones. So not the most secure, but it works. But obviously the fingerprint reader, I think that's your go-to. That's a lot quicker. So yeah, again, nice feature. Okay guys, so on my standard go-to Call of Duty test here, as you can see here, the Edge has virtual triggers. So I've assigned left trigger to be zoom or scope, and right to be fire, the right trigger. So yeah, see how I fare with this, guys. I don't know if it's easier or not. It might be. I've not played loads of this, but see what you think. It's a nice little feature though. Obviously it's using the Edge panel. I've not seen that on a phone before. I've got a guy here. Excuse me if you can hear my window open. It's so hot in the UK at the moment, guys. I'm not used to it.
Sentry gun deployed.
So we're doing all right, guys, with these virtual triggers. Actually, quite a fun way to play. It's, like I say, a bit different. Ooh. Sneaky. Ooh, doing well here, guys. I don't know if I'm spawn camping or I'm just on their route, but obviously I've got a good spot here. I might duck down and continue. Yeah. If you can pick this up second hand, it's a nice device. It's just a bit different because a lot of the phones these days are very similar. And you know, I'm all about, don't know about innovation. I mean, we've had Edge displays from Samsung before, but like these triggers are a bit of an innovation to me. I do like that. Oh, blown up.
You've taken the lead.
There we go. Got a win. See if I got MVP as always, guys. Oh, just while we're waiting for that. So you've got your Motorola game actions here. So various things you can do. You can turn the triggers off and on. You know, tweak whatever settings. Oh, we don't want to do that. Yep, game's still running. That's good. So yeah, you know, that might be useful to someone. I did okay. Not MVP, but came second. $18 kills, not bad. But yeah, this is a new game. I'm not sure what I think of it yet, but I love Witcher on the PC and consoles, obviously. But this is a bit of a different take on it. It's got artificial reality as well, mode where you can play outside and walk around your garden or whatever, which we're not going to do now. We'll just do the standard mode.
Ready for the exam? You must defeat the Devourer as part of the exam. Remember to prepare for the fight.
So you press and hold to block, swipe to attack. So I think this is like a Hag Raven if you've played Witcher. Use some Igni, burn the mofo. Oh. Oh, I nearly died then, guys. So yeah, not sure what I think of that game yet, but
When the Devourer was struck down with a skillful blow of her sharp blade, the matter was clear. The Witcher had passed the exam. The Master nodded in recognition and handed a wolf school medallion and an inroad bestiary to the young Witcher, wishing that they'd serve him well on the path.
okay, so yeah, a bit comic booky like Witcher 3, which is pretty cool. Oh, there you go, so you can choose your avatar, so he's a bit like Geralt, a bit like Ciri. Pretty good. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think about that game, but I'm not sure yet. Jury's out. Okay, guys, so we're in King of Fighters. I got sick of Genshin Impact downloading, but I've not played this one before either. This is a quite a cool game. It's a bit like Streets of Rage. Never really played King of Fighters games. But yeah, you got some cool special moves and combos and stuff going on. And from what I've seen, yeah, you always get a boss to fight at the end of the stage. 20 hit combo, there you go. 28 hit then. 42 hit, wow, okay. Stay still, man. Just to say, guys, as well, so this is the third game I've played in the last half an hour, and it's getting a little bit warm, but not, you know, anywhere like my pixel gets really toasty if you throw Call of Duty there and Asphalt 9 and a few things at it, you know, starts to burn your hand a bit, but this is fine. Yeah, it's a nice game, this. Pretty easy, you can just play, you know, dead casual. You just, don't know, waiting in the doctors or something, or killing time. It's quite a fun game. This is a 4K video test on the Motorola Edge. Much cooler in the UK today. If you look, guys, the sun is not out. It's about 20 to 10 in the morning, but yeah, I'm happy. It's been so warm. So we'll see how this guy performs. Some hanging baskets. It's a full HD 60 test on the Motorola Edge. Again, we'll see how this compares with the 4K test in terms of stabilisation and quality. Okay, so this is a vlogging test on the front facing camera. It's 1080p 60, the highest. Again, we'll test this out. See what the stabilisation's like, guys, if you were to vlog with it. Okay, guys, so here's some shots of my garden with the main camera, and yeah, it's a nice camera. It's not on par, I don't think, with my Pixel or my iPhone, but it's nice, considering the price you can get this phone for now. But yeah, nice high dynamic range, and like with all the Motorola phones, it produces the colours well. There's some portrait shots of my lovely self. Normal portrait, then we should have some bokeh blur now. But yeah, you know, nice camera overall. Let's just finish off here, guys. Here's some low light shots of Yoda in a light box. So that's without night mode. This is with night mode. So night mode's really good. Impressed. Okay, so yeah, in terms of navigation and the feel of the UI, it's very like a Pixel. Like I say, it's really nice to use. Screen's beautiful, although it's a massive phone in terms of height. So yeah, you can see the difference in size, but it's only a tiny bit thicker than the 4A. So for one-handed use, it's not too bad. You know, it's not on the same level as, for instance, the G9 Plus, which is, you know, really wide phone that can fit inside that phone. So yeah, I really like the usability of it. So I'll just show you here. So a bit of multitasking. If we go to YouTube, bring that video on again we had before, and then you still got your normal split screen Android multitasking. The only thing I don't like is you've got this massive screen, and on Samsung's and on my Pixel, you can drag this bar to where you want. So I like to get my video playing. Say, you know, got your video going there, move Chrome up, and then you've got, you know, near enough 3/4 of the screen, or, you know, 2/3 to browse, but you can't do that on this one. So, you know, you have got split screen multitasking, though iPhones don't have that. You know, so you can get some stuff done there, guys. But just to show you again, it's kind of a versus 4A. I didn't mean it to turn into that, but show you on here. So if we do the same thing, it's a much smaller phone, the 4A, but, you know, turn that down, wherever I drop it, you know, you've got more space now on the 4A than on here for browsing. So, you know, just something I like to do. You know, it's just a little quirk, but or little thing that's missing, but that would have been nice. But yeah, like I say, in terms of usability, it's buttery smooth. There's no slowdown. It is a mid-range chip, the 765G, but, you know, it's really usable. I've not seen any stutters, any performance issues. Appears to be, you know, really well performing device. Okay, guys, so just to summarize, so I think this, like I said in previous, it's a bit more of an enthusiast phone. This, you know, I like phones that have got a special feature, and you don't get many Edge displays these days. Obviously Samsung Notes have that, but they come at a high cost. This guy, I was just doing some checks. As I say, you unfortunately can't buy it anymore. In the UK on Motorola's website, it's out of stock, and I don't think it'll be coming back in stock. Take it over to CEX in the UK. They've only got a B grade at the moment in stock, not an A grade. I always go for A grade devices, but that's £240, £240. So you're getting a lot of phone for the money, really. Obviously, the camera's not going to be as good as a Pixel or an iPhone, but you're getting a lot of phone for the money. That screen's gorgeous, very immersive. The speakers aren't that good, but they're okay. It is stereo speakers. Some phones don't just have one firing downward speaker. The chipset's really good. It's the same, as I say, as the Google Pixel 5. So say if you were to get the Pixel 5 used, same chipset, same RAM, so that's £480 they're selling it for, or a B's $430. So you're getting a lot of phone for the money, and it just shows you that Motorola, with the G phones like this G9 Plus, for instance, they've become now a bit more renowned for budget-friendly phones. But to me, this is a mid-range flagship phone that is really high quality. It's up there with Samsungs that I've had recently, like my Note 10 that I had previously. It's plastic back, so it's not on par with an iPhone that's glass. But most of the Samsungs now, the S21's glass, the Note 20's Glastic, like a mix between plastic and glass. So and plastic's more durable. But I'd definitely recommend this phone. As I say, it's if you can get a good deal on it, you're not going to be able to get it brand new, unfortunately, unless it's been sold on eBay as a sealed unit, etc. But yeah, it's a really nice one. It's a bit of a one-off.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.